The Lockheed C-5 Galaxy is a large military transport aircraft designed and built by Lockheed, and now maintained and upgraded by its successor, Lockheed Martin. It provides the United States Air Force, USAF, with a heavy intercontinental range strategic airlift capability, one that can carry outsized and oversized loads, including all air-certifiable cargo. The Galaxy has many similarities to the smaller Lockheed C-141 Starlifter and the later Boeing C-17 Globemaster III. The C-5 is among the largest military aircraft in the world. The C-5 Galaxy's development was complicated, including significant cost overruns, and Lockheed suffered significant financial difficulties. Shortly after entering service, cracks in the wings of many aircraft were discovered and the C-5 fleet was restricted in capability until corrective work was completed. The C-5M Super Galaxy is an upgraded version with new engines and modernized avionics designed to extend its service life to 2040 and beyond. The USAF has operated the C-5 since 1969. In that time, the airlifter supported U.S. military operations in all major conflicts including Vietnam, Iraq, Yugoslavia, and Afghanistan, as well as Allied support, such as Israel during the Yom Kippur War and operations in the Gulf War. The Galaxy has also distributed humanitarian aid, provided disaster relief, and supported the U.S. space program. In 1961, several aircraft companies began studying heavy jet transport designs that would replace the Douglas C-133 Cargomaster and complement Lockheed C-141 Starlifters. In addition to higher overall performance, the United States Army wanted a transport aircraft with a larger cargo bay than the C-141, whose interior was too small to carry a variety of their outsized equipment. These studies led to the CX-4 design concept, but in 1962, the proposed six-engine design was rejected because it was not viewed as a significant advance over the C-141, citation needed. By late 1963, the next conceptual design was named CXX. It was equipped with 4 engines, instead of 6 in the earlier CX-4 concept. The CXX had a gross weight of 550,000 pounds, 249,000 kilograms, a maximum payload of 180,000 pounds, 81,600 kilograms, and a speed of Mach 0.75, 500 miles per hour or 805 kilometers per hour. The cargo compartment was 17.2 feet, 5.24 meters wide by 13.5 feet, 4.11 meters high and 100 feet, 30.5 meters long with front and rear access doors, citation needed. USAF studies showed that high-bypass turbofan engines were needed for thrust and fuel efficiency requirements, too. The criteria were finalized and an official request for proposal was issued in April 1964 for the Heavy Logistics System, CXHLS, previously CXX. In May 1964, proposals for aircraft were received from Boeing, Douglas, General Dynamics, Lockheed, and Martin Marietta. General Electric, Curtiss-Wright, and Pratt & Whitney submitted proposals for the engines. After a downselect, Boeing, Douglas, and Lockheed were given 1-year study contracts for the airframe, along with General Electric and Pratt & Whitney for the engines, for all 3 of the designs shared a number of features. The cockpit was placed well above the cargo area to allow for cargo loading through a nose door. The Boeing and Douglas designs used a pod on the top of the fuselage containing the cockpit, while the Lockheed design extended the cockpit profile down the length of the fuselage, giving it an egg-shaped cross-section. All of the designs had swept wings, as well as front and rear cargo doors, allowing simultaneous loading and unloading. 5. Lockheed's design featured a T-tail, while the designs by Boeing and Douglas had conventional tails. 6, 7, 8. The Air Force considered Boeing's design to be better than that of Lockheed, but Lockheed's proposal was the lowest total cost bid. 9. Lockheed was selected as the winner in September 1965, then awarded a contract in December 1965. 6. 10. General Electric's TF-39 engine was selected in August 1965 to power the new transport plane. 6. At the time, GE's engine concept was revolutionary, as all engines before had a bypass ratio less than 2-to-1, while the TF-39 promised and would achieve a ratio of 8-to-1, which had the benefits of increased engine thrust and lower fuel consumption. 11. 12. Boeing lost the military contract but went on to develop the successful 747 civilian airliner with over 1,500 aircraft built when manufacturing ended in 2022 after 54 years of production.